Everyone knows rotation battles are my favorite kind of Pokemon battles. Welcome to another Gen 6 Wi-Fi battle, and today I'm taking on Corbin in a rotation battle. As you guys already know, rotation battles are my favorite kind of Pokemon battles, which I've already mentioned. And in Gen 6, well, we're about to see. So I send in first Gengar, Aegislash, and Mienshao. My opponent? Cloyster, Aegislash, and Venusaur. He has his own Aegislash. And I rotate to summon Aegislash. He goes for a Shell Smash right off the bat because he just doesn't want to waste any time. He just wants to go straight into the offense. But in exchange for cutting his defenses, his other stats get a huge boost. I go for Swords Dance, which boosts my attack up by 2 levels. I'm hoping it's enough, believe me. And he goes for the Icicle Spear. My guess, this Cloyster is skill linked. Since it is skill linked, it always has 5 hits no matter what. And for something like that with Cloyster, it literally screams a lot of damage. Did almost more than half. I switch into attack mode right away, and I go for the Sacred Sword, and I'm hoping I can take it down. I do that. It really does, since it takes down take down this Cloyster without much effort. Yeah, I apologize because trying to do battles like these, one after the other, is a lot of work. It really is. I get a leftovers recovery, and he sends in a Milotic. Never thought I'd be seeing that one in battle before. I rotate with my Mienshao, but he rotates into his Venusaur, and I go for the Drain Punch, and the Drain Punch didn't do much. It really didn't. Though, it's nothing compared to what he has up his sleeves. He goes for a Sludge Bomb, and the Sludge Bomb does a lot, and I get the Poison. Man, the poison's not going to do me much either. Ugh. I don't really know what to do at this point, so I switch into Gengar. I pull a Hypnosis, but he misses, and then he goes for a Petal Dance. And I'm thinking Venusaur with Petal Dance, that's not going to do much. Made worse is that he got a crit, and that drained more than half. And I need something to shield it, so I go for a Drain Punch, and the Drain Punch didn't do much damage, but at least it gives me some much-deserved HP. First from the Drain Punch, and then from the Shell Bell that my Mienshao is equipped with. Yeah, I focus on survival with this one. However, sadly, the Petal Dance immediately takes down my Mienshao with little effort. Yeah, so it's now 1-1 in a rotation battle. So I now send in my Ninetales, and I'm thinking this Ninetales is going to help me out greatly. I go for the Flamethrower, and that destroys his Venusaur. Oh well, sorry to hear, Venusaur, but you got burned. Badly. He now sends in his own Gengar. And I'm thinking, this guy's going to Mega Evolve. I know it. Yes, he does. He Mega Evolves his Gengar into a Mega Gengar. Imagine it shiny, and shiny would be just scary. But sadly, my Gengar is faster than his. So I pull a Shadow Ball, and that takes down his Gengar. This is what happens when my Gengar is a 5IV timid nature and a deadly threat. He sends out a Togekiss, and I never thought I'd be seeing a Togekiss in battle. I go for the Shadow Ball because I thought it would be normal, but in actuality, it's actually a Fairy type. He goes for the Air Slash, and the Air Slash does take down my Gengar. This is rather surprising. It's rather surprising, because Togekiss are mostly known to be bulky. So I send in Greninja, and I switch into my Aegislash and go for the Shadow Sneak, and the Shadow Sneak doesn't really do much in the terms of damage, but it did take down Togekiss, mostly because I had Swords Dance with +2 attack. And now he's getting the leftovers, which is going to help me out greatly. Ugh. And now he only has 2 Pokemon while I have 4. I just go into Ninetales, but he also switches into an Aegislash. And he goes for the King's Shield. And the King's Shield is something I never expected to see. Because most times, most Aegislash would just have Swords Dance and that's it. I switch into my Aegislash, and I go for the Shadow Sneak. And since it's in defense, it didn't kill it. Now he decides to go into attack mode of his own. He goes into attack mode and goes for a Head Smash. The Head Smash does take down my Aegislash. But, wait, it didn't take it down, but sadly, it took down his own. Which is surprising because he did get a crit. He could have just used Shadow Sneak instead, but, you get what you got. And all he has left is his Milotic, and I'm wondering what this Milotic is capable of. He goes for a Hydro Pump, and it takes down my Aegislash. It does take it down. I guess my Aegislash is not as fast as I thought. Should have went with a Jolly Nature instead. I send out my Rose Raid, thinking that he has something up his sleeve. I switch into Ninetales, and I went for the Energy Ball, hoping to dish out as much damage as possible. And the Milotic withstood that Energy Ball just fine. But he goes for an Ice Beam, thinking that I would just stay there, but it didn't work. It really didn't work. And now, for most of the battle, he's just going to sit by and just recover, I think. I go for another Energy Ball, and that drains him down to below half. And as I thought, he's going to recover because he's mostly going to just heal up as much as he can, since Milotic has an ability that boosts his defenses whenever its HP is full. Again, I go for another Energy Ball, and I didn't get the crit on this one. I did get the crit, but I didn't kill it completely. He goes for another recover, recovering his HP to more than half. And I have to keep on fighting, hoping to take it down. I switch into Greninja. I go for the Dark Pulse, thanks to Protean. And hopefully the Dark Pulse will kill it, but it didn't. He goes for another recover, which now his health is now higher than ever. He's trying to make sure to get his HP up to max. So I switch into Rose Raid, and I go for a Shadow Ball. I should have went for the Energy Ball to finish it off, but I guess not. And he goes for a Scald. Since he already has Hydro Pump, why the heck does he need Scald for? I don't get it. But either way, I finally get the Energy Ball, and I finish him off. And this right here is an example of how tough rotation battles can be. It's not only a matter of predicting, it's about determining what you're going to do to your opponent and vice versa. Thank you very much for the battle, Corbin. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It does mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys next time with another battle. All right, later.